Members of the congregation, today we're going to have a much needed conversation that we really should not be having at this age, but this conversation is very needed, and I'm talking to all my brothers of the congregation today. See, a lot of y'all homeboys not going to pull y'all coattail on this, but since Husky is such a thorough and real gentleman, I'm going to be the one to pull your coattail and give you some game real. Today, my brothers, we're going to have a conversation called Hygiene over Design. As a man and a fellow fly individual myself, I already understand that when you step out, you want to make sure that you are very fly as possible. And when we step out, we already know that the women are going to be checking us out, checking out our outfit up and down and looking to see what we got on. However, I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret that I learned early on in life. And that secret is a woman, a real woman anyway, she honestly don't give a damn about what kind of designer you got on. A real woman cares more about your hygiene than what kind of designer you got on. And see, a lot of you dudes go and invest all this money into these designer jeans and these designer units and all that's cool, but you forget one thing. My brother, you have to invest just about as much money into your damn hygiene as you do your clothes. And contrary to your belief, the only women who give a damn about what kind of designer brand you got on are gold diggers, young-minded women, and women who are broke and are looking to be saved. And I ain't talking about Jesus either. And one problem that a lot of you grown-ass men over 25 have is you'll go spend all this money on designer labels and designer jeans, and it'll be cheap as hell when it comes down to your hygiene. Designer clothes, my brother, and cheap cologne just do not match. A $100 t-shirt, a $200 pair of jeans, and a $280 pair of phone posits, and a $400 belt with a $5 can of cologne, it just don't even sound right. It don't go together. And just keep it all the way 100. Most of these women out here don't even know what Buscemi, Giuseppe, and Ferragamo is. Hell, they can't even spell the shit. But I guarantee if you ask a woman what Barn Number 9 or Creed is, they will be able to tell you what that is, my brother. One thing I got to pull your coattail on is these cheap ass colognes like Act, Old Spice body spray, Tag, Bard for Men. These cheap ass body sprays that some of you go and buy. One thing about these body sprays is that when they get mixed up with perspiration, that equals funk, my nigga. These little $5 or $6 body spray cans y'all be buying from the grocery store, and you spray that on and you think that smell good, and you been standing in the club all night sweating and shit, and you been in the club and you been hitting that loud, I'm gonna be the one to tell you, bro, you stink, my nigga. That shit does not smell good. Boy, if you don't get... And I know good and hell well if I can smell you when you walk up to the DJ booth and you dap me up, these women can smell your funk ass too. If you go buy a brand new pair of J's every Saturday or every time a new pair of J's drop, you can afford a nice good bottle of cologne. This bottle right here that you are looking at, this costs about the same amount as a pair of J's. So if you can afford to go buy all these designer belts and these designer jeans, bro, take your ass to Neiman Marcus, Dillard's, Saks, or if you stay in Houston, you know you can go down Harvard and go get you a decent bottle of cologne. I live in Houston. In the summertime, even at night, it gets hot as hell outside. Add humidity on top of that, you gonna start perspiring. Get your priorities together and invest in you a nice fragrance so you can stop smelling like funk. Thinking ass bitch. The next thing we're gonna address that some of your partners is not gonna tell you is some of y'all niggas breath. You possum face motherfucker. When you been sipping on that double cup all night long, or you done had you a couple of drinks, and then you backdoor and you hit that loud, all that added together equals funk, bro. And see, your partners ain't real partners because they not putting you to the side and passing you no gun. Nigga, your breath stink. This right here costs $1 something plus tax in the stuff. When you get through doing your recreational drug or whatever it is that you do to get to that next level, pop a piece of gum in your mouth. Part of the reason why that chick is dissing you is not because you ain't fly enough, and it may not even be because she not attracted to you. It's because your breath stink. Keep your bottle of mouthwash in the side of that door in the car, so when you get through hitting that loud on the way to the club, rinse your damn mouth out. Husky just keeping it up front with you because these women gonna talk about your dumb ass, and your partners gonna laugh at you too. Last thing that I'm gonna address, you boys with these long ass fingernails. Listen, I'm not judging if you want to keep your fingernails a certain length. If that's what you do, fine. But if you gonna have your fingernails at a certain length, clean them shit. I'm telling you this because this is shit that I hear on a regular basis in the club, man, when y'all be trying to holler at these girls. Y'all niggas got all these long ass fingernails with all this dirt and crust and black and brown gook and shit. It just don't look fly. And I don't think it's a woman out here that wants you to be touching on her downstairs when she take them drawers off with them long, nasty looking ass fingernails, bro. Either cut them shits or clean them. This is just a little game that I want to pass down to all my players out there because some of y'all are last place and y'all think y'all real live be fly. And ain't nobody telling y'all the truth out here. Y'all know what to do, man. Like the status, share it, and comment, and all that extra shit. Club Remix, man, every Saturday night. Friday nights at Club Matrix. Start May 27th. I'm out.